Recording in progress. Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it may be. Okay, we're going to go a little bit differently today. So the topic is raised about shoulder issues and bits and pieces like that. So we'll just go through some kind of realignment stuff on the shoulders. So the more people kind of communicate with me, the more I know what's going on. Okay, so if you're silent, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I'm not a mind reader. Okay, but if you communicate, I know what you're doing, and we can help and we can work on stuff. Right, so from here, first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to raise both of my hands up overhead like this, okay? Now what I want to do is like invisible ladder, right? So this goes higher, and then this one goes higher. 1, 2, how high up can we go there? Now you'll find this isn't even the shoulder blades, this is the upper back. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, all right, relax that, shake that out for a second. Okay, now I'm going to rotate my hands and rotate my hands back. Rotate my hands forward, rotate my hands back. Rotate, 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 rotate. Okay, now I start to make that movement bigger. Okay, and bigger. Turning my hands, bigger and bigger. Okay, now hands shoulder high, both back, both forwards, both back, both forwards. All right, from here now, I'm going to rotate this one forward, and I'm going to rotate this one back like a twist. And the other way. Really twist them all the way around. Really twist, 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 twist. Okay. Relax, shake that out for a second. All right, we're going to do the same thing now. This time we're going to turn our head, and you're going to notice first time we're going to turn our head with it. After a few reps of that, when you get used to turning your head with the movement, we're going to turn your head against the movement. And that's between the shoulder and the neck here. We're just going to work on that a little bit. So my hands are going out here. I rotate this one, and I'm going to look towards the thumb that's going up and back, okay? So I'm looking that way. Then I come back the other way, and I look this way. 1, 2. So my hands are going in the opposite direction. So like wringing out the detail here, okay? 1, 2. Now do it the other way. Now look towards the other side. So here, 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 here. Okay, and relax. Loosen that out. So they should feel kind of like you're getting into the softening of them now. We're getting into them a little bit now. So I'm going to grab my wrist. I'm going to roll them back. I'm going to roll them forwards. Okay, so rolling back, rolling forwards. Rolling back, rolling forwards. All right? Arm circles, then, so big circles. Soft, loose, easy movements. As big as you can, all right? So really, as big a movement as you can there, guys. And then back the other way, as big a movement as you can. Cool, all right, chill out there for a second. Okay, one of my favorite, there's a few little bits of kit that I use for shoulder exercises. Not a lot of kit, not some mad expensive kit, but just a couple of bits of kit. One is a plastic like toddler's cups, okay? So all we're going to do is we're going to take one of these in each hand. Now, if you don't have any, don't worry about it. Just follow along. You know, how do I put this? This is it's just a guide. It's not like necessary for the exercise. It's not like it's, you know, some very complicated piece of kit. So here, from here, I'm going to imagine these are teacups. There's liquid in them, all right? So if I do that, it's going to spill all over the floor. So I don't want to do that. I want to keep it facing up all the time. So keeping it facing up, bring it behind me and around and back. And then the other hand behind me and around and back. So I'm keeping it facing up, okay? Now I'm going to go back behind me. Now bring it around. Now I'm going to get my head under my arm. I'm going to come all the way around, and I end up back where I started. So the other one goes behind me, around, all the way around, and back where I started, okay? I can do the same thing the other way. This time I go out in front, around to the outside, over my head, loop it around, behind me, but it's upside down, so now I need to scoop it through, or sorry, my arm is upside down, so I need to scoop it through to come back to here, okay? One more time, I go forwards, out and around, over my head, back behind me, and I just scoop it through, and the same on the other side. Forwards, around, and back through. Forwards, around, and back through, okay? Now, there's two ways that you can do that. You can focus on the spinal movement, which involves really moving your body in huge ways, or you can focus on the shoulder, which means we're going to move our body as little as possible, move our torso as little as possible, okay? Initially, it's a good idea to kind of do a little bit of both, and then try and do less spinal movement for better shoulder activation, and less shoulder movement for better spinal activation, okay? So I'm going to do a little bit of both. If you're fit to play and you've played these games before, why wouldn't you do two at the same time? It'll confuse the shit out of you. Well, that's the idea. That's what coordination exercises do, Mick. They baffle the crap out of you. Okay. All right. Lovely. So look, that's something that you can play with, and I recommend you do. And play is the optimal word. Play with it. Okay. If you're really brave, put a little bit of liquid, a little bit of water in each one. Maybe go somewhere where you don't care if you spill water on the floor, and you play around with that one. That's a really nice way to loosen out the shoulders. I also use Indian clubs, which I'm not going to look at because not everybody has them. However, if you're coming to the gym here, Indian clubs are amazing for your shoulders. It's like a really, really nice massage. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do then, thinking about shoulder, I'm going to imagine there's a wall in front of me here. So if you have a wall, that's awesome. I'm going to put my hands up like it's a clock, okay? And I'm going to go 12 o'clock to here, okay? Then I'm going to go 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Well, 3 o'clock would be there, wouldn't it? 3 o'clock, and then 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Okay? Doing this exercise, you can also rotate your hand. So that's another way that you can go through. So what I'm trying to give you here is a set of little games that you can play that'll help to loosen everything out. So what do we really want to do to get everything loose? Well, we want to expand the range of motion. So if there's tension and soreness, we want to get as much blood flow in there to help the muscles, right? So the more you can expand and contract, the more blood's going to go through it. Okay, so one of my favorite ones with the shoulder clock is I rotate my palm one way and I come back up, and then I rotate my palm the other way. But again, I'm imagining I'm not letting my hand come out here. I'm going in here and back up, and then I'm going here and back up. And you feel what that does to the shoulder curl. What that exercise will do, if you go all the way around the clock, is it will give you an idea of where the issues are. And where the issues are is where we want to kind of gently ease into. Not drive into, not force into, gently ease into. Okay? Next one, or the final one on shoulders then. I'm going to take a stick or a broom handle.
That's the one I read.
Yeah, I know, yeah. The other one's, the shorter you go, the harder this is to do. Okay? So a little stick. All right? So this just broom handle, regular old broom handle, use a 4-foot Joe staff, doesn't really matter. It's okay, so from here, back and over. So if for any reason you can't grip this, let's say you have one hand, or whatever reason you can't grip this, all right, just imagine it's there, and try and bring both arms over this way, okay? If you can, this is a good way to do it. So we're gonna all the way over and back. Now you'll feel a bit of tightness. For me, it's right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bob up and down where it's tight. Okay, there now. That's where I'm really feeling it. And I'm feeling it here from my pectoral muscle out across the shoulder. Okay, that's where it's working for me right now. There. Okay, lovely. All right, relax there. Now I'm going to go one hand stays still and the other hand moves. So go over and back. Now switch sides. This hand stays still. This one moves. Over and back. Okay, cool. Next one then, holding the stick in one hand, down my back here, and I'm going to walk my hand up and pull, and get a nice high lower hand. So my lower hand is nice and high there. From here now, I'm going to pull this one down 45 degrees. So I'm not pulling straight to the front, 45 degrees down now. So I'm pulling this way. And that separates, it brings my forearm off my back. And again, it gives me that front of shoulder stretch. Okay, pull, 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 pull. Max. Just one more time. I'm just going to pull it up just a week to get higher if I can. Okay, pull, pull, pull. Relax, and up to the other side. You're going to pull in. And then pull, pull, pull. Now again, if you have, it's just occurred to me, if you have one hand, this exercise isn't your best friend, so I'll show you just the alternative direction in a second. Pull, relax, pull up. Okay, so I'm just pulling. So there's a bit of tension in here. I'm trying to ease out that tension. Okay, chill out there for a second. We'll leave those sticks behind there. So if for any reason you can't get the stick or whatever, I want you to try to put this hand behind the back. Try and get this one over. Now as close as they can to each other. Okay, and then the same thing on the other side. But you do it on both sides. Just bring that arm down and bring this one up. If I can't reach them, I bring my head forward, put this one here, and I pull my head up, and that's just going to give me a little bit more pull there. Okay. Last thing for shoulders then today, I'm going to bring my arm straight across my chest, turn my hand, grab in here with my forearm, and I'm going to pull that across. Now, some people will stretch like this. That's not actually stretching. The shoulders stay here, and I pull my elbow relative to my shoulder. So it's not this, it's this. Okay. It's there, same on the other side, arm across the chest, turn the hand, grabbing here and pulling, and the temptation is to do that. Don't let that happen. Pull it across. Okay, and relax. Second part of that exercise then, my head comes forward, elbow behind the head, using here to support and just pull this back up. So I'm using my neck now to stretch, 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 and then I'm going to lean that way. Okay. And then swap them over. Here, here, and stretching that way, okay? And shake them all out, loosen them all out, nice and flappy. So hopefully the shoulders are much more loosened now. One has cropped up quite a bit recently. I've had it, a few people I know have had it. I haven't had it recently, but I've had it. It's just a real pain just in here. There's like a little insertion point there. Basically, the shoulder blade isn't moving freely across the thoracic there. So what I want to do is I want to be able to go this way here. And I take a small hard rubber ball, like not tennis ball, like a little solid rubber one. I put it on the wall, I bend my knees, I bring my arm across, and then I push back into it so that the ball gets there with my arm across, and I roll it around. And the ball gets right in like a massage, and you can feel exactly where it's sore, and it'll get in and just work on those muscles a little bit. That's what I wanted to cover with you guys for today. So just a few little things on shoulders there. To play with them is the best thing you can do. So when your shoulders are at you, just a few times a day, just take them through all the different movements and just wiggle them around as much as you can, okay? And see, can that loosen them out. If they keep at you for more than a couple of weeks, then you know there's some really good physios out there, like go find one. What else we got to say? Not a whole lot. That's it. Right. Fit for life. That's your lot. Fit to play. Grab a bell. Okay. Okay. Today, we're going to invert our bell and we're going to hold it here like this. All right. We're staying on shoulders for a minute. From here now, I'm going to bring it around to here. Then I'm going to come back around to here. If you need a lighter bell, get a lighter bell. Coming around and back. Coming around and back. Coming around and back. Around and back. And one more this way. And one more that way. Lovely. Relax again now. What'd that do for your shoulders? Oh, you get a little bit of work in there. So this action here with just a little bit of resistance is really going to pull them out and really get stuck into them there. Okay, I only want to do a couple of sets of this today. I don't want to go too nuts on this one at the moment. Until, yeah, long since some time. There is a plan, don't worry. Right, from here, regular old deal. Getting about the length of my foot away from the bell, which you could see if the sun wasn't shining, but I'm not going to play too much about that. Chin up, hips back, grab the bell, trouble catch and drive, and we are off. 10 regular swings. 1, 2 with 2 hands, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 one-handers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to switch to the other hand. 10 one-handers. 1, out, 2, 3. I just clocked myself there. 4. Paying attention to what I'm doing. 5, 6. Thanks. Let's do that again. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, switch to the other hand. I'm going to go into my cleans. That's 3 cleans. So clean, keeping the thumb center line. Thumb on that zip all the time. And again, 2, clean, and 3, clean. Okay, from here, clean and jerk. Sorry, so clean, jerk, clean, jerk. Balls overhead, hang there. Okay, and I'm back to rack position. And again, 2, and again, 3. Okay, keeping it up here and the inside of the leg, tracking down, pushing the hip this way, looking up at the bell, and down, and back up. Okay, into snatch now. So snatch. 1, 2, 3. Okay, keeping the bell overhead, you put yours down. Okay, keeping that hand up for now. From here, my knee is going to find the floor. Okay, nice slow speed. Hand finds the floor. Good line through the shoulders. Knee up, hip through. Sit your butt down. So that's a nice little bit of work on the shoulder there as well, okay? Rewind, up. Knee finds the spot. Square up. Stand up. Okay, back to rack. Back down, other hand now. So we're going to clean 1, right there. Clean 2, hang there. Clean 3. Okay, now I'm going to clean and jerk. Clean and jerk. 1, 2, 3. Keeping the bell up. Hand on the inside of the leg. Track it down, looking up, pushing the hip the other way. Rewind. 3 snatches. 1, 2, 3. Okay, hang out there, lose the bell mic. From there, just down onto your knee. Down onto your hand. Why I made a funny noise then, I don't know. Hip through. That was my foot, not my butt. Back. Whoops, that's, you just protest too much. Hand up and lunge to stand and relax. Okay, good. Chill for a second. Why I like this routine is there's pretty much everything there. Pretty much everything you need is all in that. I'm not saying it's the only thing you should ever do, obviously, but it's all there. Okay, so you got good mobility, good strength, good power, good transference, good posture. The major functional movements are almost all covered, not fully, but mostly enough to be substantial anyway. Doesn't take very long, isn't majorly stressful, and it's all covered. So remember, our goal isn't, it's not like CrossFit where they've taken competition and exercise and confused them. It's not that. We're looking to exercise for the purpose of improving your quality of life. So I don't really want anybody to die in the gym and have nothing outside the gym. I want to improve your day to day. All right, that's the whole goal here. So we're going to hit this again. We're going to do 10 doubles, 10 singles each hand. Then we're going to switch to right hand. 3 cleans, 3 clean and jerk into a windmill on the last one. 3 snatches into a half get up. Yeah, pretty simple. We're going to keep repeating it though, just for the sake of it. And we'll build from there, and then we'll go back onto our 10,000 planet. So from here, chin up, hips back, grab the bell, throw, catch and drive, swing for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. First hand, 3 cleans. Clean, pause. 2, 3. Okay, clean and jerk. 2, 3. Leave it overhead. Windmill, hand on the inside of the leg. Motion it out. Back up. And where was I? Oh yeah, snatch. Snatch. 1, 2, 3. Leave the bell overhead. Knee finds the floor. Nice and easy. Hand finds the floor. Sliding the hip through. Look down. Look back. Onto the knee. Hand up. Lunge to stand. Okay. Same thing on the other side. Switching hands. 3 clean. 1, 2, 3. 3 clean and jerk. 1, 2, 3. Leaving it overhead. Good mill. Back to snatch. 1, 2, 3. Leaving it overhead. Here down into your Turkish get up, your half get up. So the knee finds the floor. Hand finds the floor. Line them up. Slide the hip through. Slide the hip back. Square up. Stand up. And relax. Okay. That's that one for this morning. If you have not a whole lot of other physical stuff to do today, keep going. If you have another load of physical stuff to do today, knock it there. Okay? Cool. Take it easy. See you later. Where's my off button? There.